Hello Internet, and welcome back to another map video by me. I'm announcing this one before I've actually finished the map, because Death's Gambit Afterlife is turning out to be a bit of a big game. So I'm going to link to the work in progress map below, and the finished map will be there as well. Currently on 0.3a version. And I've got an awful lot of stuff on here because there's an awful lot of stuff in the game. So I've got all of the zones with the exception of this zone, because there's two routes that you can choose to go through this game. And if you side with one of them, you end up going down here and doing this stuff. And if you choose the other one, you get to explore this area. But I didn't know that at the time, so I haven't explored this area yet because I need to get back there on either New Game Plus or on a separate file. So I'll sort that at some point. But yeah, I've got pretty much everything that I could find on here, as well as some things that other people have found, and I've double checked, and so on and so forth. This is not finished. A bit over here, I want to explain, because it's messy. I've even got a note that it's messy. This room here and these three rooms here, I found really difficult to kind of get my head around when it came to the layout of them. So I did my usual stupid this takes forever thing, where I went and screen captured the rooms, and there's no way I've turned the UI off, unfortunately, so you'll see there's some UI elements in the background of this first one. I did this one first, but it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about 8 or 9 or 10, maybe even, screen captures wide. This one I spent a little bit more time on because I was doing it a little bit more properly. But you can see that the rooms don't actually quite line up with the shape on the map. They're close enough, but they're not quite there. So, for example, this exit here actually links up to there, and this exit here actually links up to there. It's ever so slightly off, but it gives you a better sense of where things are. I just think it looks a little bit messy, but there's nothing I can do about that. So there are several areas, this area and this area, that don't actually have maps in game. This area as well doesn't have a map in game, but that's what it looks like because they put one in the files, and that's the route to go through it. There's some notes here about how you get the different endings. There are notes about the bosses and the heroic rematch versions of the bosses. I don't have a note for the heroic avatar of Thalamus because I haven't managed to beat him yet. He keeps one-shotting me when he gets to a certain point in his health bar. I'm sure there's a trick to it. I haven't figured it out yet. And then down here, there is an ongoing ARG puzzle. We've found various things so far, and I've been trying to contribute to this, but I'm not really an ARG kind of guy. I've tried to note down how these things are got to, but I haven't got, the community hasn't found everything yet. Endgame items are on there, explorations on here. I've tried to leave notes for things as and where I can, because there's a lot of questions being asked in the Discord for the game. But yeah, everything that I have found and could validate is the word I'm after. Everything that I found and can validate from the community is on here so far, including the puzzle solutions. I'm sure that one up there had a reward, but I can't remember what it was. I'll have to go back through my footage or do it again on a second playthrough. All the items are color coded. Keep in mind that some abilities, especially some of these shadow versions, these kind of past corpse versions of us that we have to fight, some of them teach abilities, but I have started a second playthrough, but they haven't taught the same ones, or they haven't taught anything. So I'm not entirely sure how that works. And also there are several kind of death shrines which the acolytes can build up. So I'm marking those in a different colour. They're the kind of cracked grey ones. It seems to be only the Acolyte of Death that can do that. And I'm sure there are some others elsewhere, but I didn't actually make a note of them. So I'm doing that as I go as well. It's a fairly comprehensive map so far, but it's not 100% yet. I will update the video title and I'll put a little note up here when 100% is sorted. Hope you find the map useful. As always, if you did find the map useful, there's a coffee.com account down there. Link to it if you want to donate to me for my troubles. Or, of course, subscribing on YouTube really helps the channel out as well. I don't know how long I've worked on the map so far, but I know that these two sections alone took me about 4 hours to do. And my playtime in-game currently is 29 hours, keeping in mind that I've done a single run and no New Game Plus yet. So good times! Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the game. Hope the map is useful. Toodle pip. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.